is growing heavy with the language we once knew. Old shadows stretching long under a sky of modern blue. It starts with a whisper in the shadow of a crisis state, a bit of quiet promise feeding on a collective hate. They promise you a purge, a washing of the clean and good, to build a uniform out of a broken neighborhood. They find the common enemy, a face to carry all the blame. And step by step, the masses start to celebrate the shame. The footprints leading backward to a dark and bloody door. They don't need an army just to march into the hole. They use a legal key to build a mandatory war. Are we gonna listen to the ghost inside the clay? Or are we gonna stand and shout a completely different day? Different day. They speak in simple phrases, cutting down the thoughtful mind, treating every difference like a sin we left behind. A militarized order, teaching sacrifice and fear, demanding permission just to hold the ones we love so dear. But your freedom doesn't lessen mine, it doesn't cross the line. And the audacity to think your values can dictate design is a narcissistic mirror where the blind look at the blind, forgetting all the beauty in the colors of mankind. Oh, these are just the echoes of a cry we heard before. The footprints leading backward to a dark and bloody door. They don't need an army just to march into the hole. They use a legal key to build a mandatory war. Are we gonna listen to the ghost inside the clay? Or are we gonna stand and shout a completely different day? Insanity is walking down the very same old track, and hoping that this time around the wolves won't bite us back. 1,000 different lives, 1,000 ways to breathe and be. As long as there is no harm done, then everyone is free. I want a world that learns from every scar upon its skin, that opens up the heavy gates and lets the future in. Not a legacy of hatred or a sanctuary of stone, but a place where no one ever has to bleed We stand upon the dividing line of what is yet to come, and choices on a silent thing, they beat just like a drum. You can choose the side of tolerance or choose the side of fear, but the consequences of the past are drawing very near. When the curtain closes on the choices that I made, I wanna look into the light, completely unafraid. Which side of history hear the spark.